Hey you! Yes, you.
Really? Me?
Yes. What are you doing?
I'm painting?
Do you enjoy painting?
Yeah,
Do you sometimes find yourself feeling bored and uninspired?
I do, actually.
It can sometimes feel tedious.
I mean, yeah.
Do you find yourself wondering why you aren't more inspired? That maybe you just aren't a real artist?
Yes. Most of the time, yeah.
Well, don't give up. I can help you.
Really? You can?
Yes. Now, do you have unfinished paintings just lying around? Oh, that's not that bad. Oh my. Excuse me for a moment. She's too far gone. I can't help this.
Now this Aw, poor thing. Let's just get her out of the frame. Can we? Much better. Now, where was I? Oh yes, this is how I tend to feel, not just about painting, but about any hobby or interest I have, really. I get easily discouraged and I find it hard to feel passionate or determined to consistently work on and finish things that I start. And that doesn't make me feel very great. Quite the opposite, actually. So after brief reflection about why choosing to give up on life probably isn't the best choice, I decided I want to try to change that perspective. Maybe try to get rid of that lingering negative feeling that looms over everything I try to do ever. Hence the purpose of this video. I want to try to make painting more fun and more interesting, and I want to try to actually improve and become more skilled at it. So I thought, what else do I like? Oh, you. Movies. And then it hit me. I could take movie posters and make them my own in painting form. It's a cool way for me to combine, just two of my vast many interests, movies and painting. Now this is my first day here, so this series probably isn't going to be living up to my big, huge standards just yet. She needs time to grow. She needs to marinate. But I'm going to try my darndest to make something cool while trying to make an entertaining video. We'll see how it goes, I guess. Everyone say hi to my son. Say hi. Don't be rude. He's so cute. Yes, Miss Anora. I wanted to start this series off with a fun movie. I don't care what y'all say, I really liked this movie. I feel like a lot of people hate on it, but it was very entertaining, very funny, very chaotic. The lighting and all of the colors were super interesting and captivating to me. I don't approve of the slurs, okay? But it was a good, entertaining movie, and it was it's thought-provoking in a way, the way that she's treated in this movie. It kind of makes you think a little bit, how we treat people, how we treat women, just, makes you think. Spoiler alert, I'm refilming this because I filmed this intro at the beginning of this journey that this video has been, and I am now editing, and I realized that I really didn't like it. I really didn't like the clip that I got. The lighting was really bad and the microphone was way too high. You can hear every noise my mouth is making, and nobody wants that. I hope this is staying in focus. So I'm gonna be talking as if I haven't almost finished the painting by now. Okay? We're time traveling. So these are the main movie posters for Anora. These are inspo, our base, what I'm basing my painting off of. My first step in this journey was to create my design and plan out what I wanted the painting to look like. So naturally, before I could do that, I had to watch the movie again. Oh no, so boring. I was excited to have a rewatch of the movie. I'd only seen it once, so watching it a second time was interesting because I feel like I noticed a lot of little details in the dialogue and the way that Vanya treats Anora that I didn't super pick up on the first time. That kind of shows you how it's going to end up. You know, like he never treated her well. My goal with rewatching the movie was to write down things that stood out to me, like colors, patterns, events, whatever, to then help me create a design that I felt was a good representation of my interpretation of the movie. Big words. Basically, a painting that encompasses the mood, the vibe, the feel of the film. Okay, so I created 2 sketches at first because I had kind of 2 different ideas of the same idea concept. So here's the first one. Here she is. And here is the second one. The first one I kind of based it like a lot off of the original movie poster. I felt like the looking over the shoulder was a very captivating image, and I kind of knew that I was gonna stick pretty close to that for this painting because there's something about it, you know? So my first sketch was kind of recreating that pretty closely, but in both sketches I decided to add the window from Vanya's house. I don't know why that kind of like stuck out to me, like the really long window in the background of the house, like in the main room that a lot of the scenes happen in his house. I felt like that was an interesting way to kind of make it more my own, is to add that in the background. I don't know. I really liked the background colors in the second poster. I want to incorporate some of those colors in the background of my painting. The red, blue, purple, pink, like really dark tones. I felt like the lighting in this movie was very captivating, very interesting. The scenes in the club with like she has a blue tint, or it's like red, or like those colors kind of pop up a lot in this movie. I had an idea originally that I was going to somehow make her skin like have a blue tint, like a blue cast, almost as if like it was like a shadow, like in the opening scene of the movie when she's like blue. I kind of originally was like, maybe I could try that. My worry with that though was that she was gonna end up looking like an avatar, and that's not what I wanted. So spoiler alert, I didn't end up doing that for her skin, but that was kind of an idea I had. This is like my note page, my color palette, initial ideas. Most of it honestly is notes on the movie and not so much on the sketch part of it. It's mainly like I was writing down things that I noticed, things that I kind of felt were like hinting to the dynamic of their relationship and stuff. Oh my god, my light. If you want to hear some of them, I'll tell you some of them. One of the things I noticed when she's in the club, like working the crowd that's in there that night, is that she's very good at continuing like a conversation that's dead. Like a lot of them don't give much back in terms of conversation. There'll be like a pause and she'll be like, okay, so keep it going, because you have to do that in that kind of job. You kind of have to be the one with the personality. From the start of the movie, she is an object to Vanya. He does not view her as a human being. Like, he just doesn't. And she almost speaks in like a motherly way to him and to like any of the guys that she's working. It's almost like they... Mommy issues.
Mommy?
I'm a mom.
Mamacita.
Like, she's in a constant act, a constant performance for these men. And Yvonne is he's a man child. That's all I have to say. I had a hard time choosing what sketch to go with because I liked both ideas. But in the end, the second sketch I kind of felt like was a little too empty, a little too far away. She was a little too like tiny, which also could have been a cool idea to work with, and I could have made the background, you know, kind of colorful if I went that route. But I felt like the first sketch was kind of the one I was like drawn to, really, just because it's more captivating. It's taking up more of the space. So I ended up going with sketch number 1. And now we will move on to me attempting to get my sketch onto the canvas. Next chapter, here we go. Oh my god, it's so warm. The worst part is starting a painting. Okay, after conferring with my lawyer, we've decided to go with sketch number 1. Here we go, time to walk in. This looks like shit. I'm honestly not sure when the hell the arm went wrong on my first sketch. Please don't laugh at me, please. Look, it never happened. I think it was something about the spot that I was sitting. I think I was too low to the ground. That probably doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to me. Also, I think I was just not in the drawing zone and I drew something really scary and really criminal. I'm nervous. Things went horribly wrong again. Here's the one I just drew. And this is the one I did yesterday. I don't even remember anymore. What I'm going to do is I am going to buy some transfer paper tomorrow and just transfer the original drawing onto the canvas. When I paint, I don't usually like sketch the drawing onto the canvas beforehand. I usually will just paint, like straight up. And after watching some videos, I have seen that most people find it hard to sketch onto the canvas because it's harder to draw on and harder to erase. As my boyfriend referred to them, these look like handsome Squidward 1 and 2. Side quest. Here are my little magnets that I'm gonna be painting. I especially love this little guy. He's so cute. He's just happy to be here. Oh my god, it's so fun to paint in the little crevice I made. I have to turn on the AC. I'm sorry, I apologize, I just have to, I'm sorry. 2 days later, I now have some transfer tracing paper. I didn't get the graphite transfer paper because my soul was saying not to. My soul wanted the tracing paper because I like tracing paper. When I was a kid, I had a little tracing paper pad just full of them, and I loved tracing anything because I was like, oh my god, it looks perfect because I'm tracing. I think actually I have learned something here. I didn't know that like a lot of people trace their drawings and then put them onto the canvas. I thought everyone was just like Picasso, you know? Okay, here's the story with my broken charcoal pencil. My sister had a set of charcoal pencils. They were in like the little case on the ground and I stepped on them on accident and they all broke in half. So I bought her a new thing of charcoal pencils and I took the broken ones. And this is the only charcoal pencil I have. I'm kind of nervous now. Oh my god. Fuck. It's okay. My boyfriend's mom may or may not be taking me and his sister to see Lady Gaga next weekend. That may or may not be happening. What did I just do? Oh fuck. What is that? I'm not focusing right now because I'm talking. You guys are distracting me. And I said, okay, to practice and really Oh my god, it actually worked. I cannot believe. Okay. I finally have my sketch on canvas. Okay, I am so happy that I problem solved. I think what I learned from this is that like it's okay to trace. Like it's still my drawing. I still drew it. It's just easier to draw it on sketch paper than it is on the canvas. And now I have my original sketch on the canvas and I am really excited because that means tomorrow I finally get to start painting. I'll see you tomorrow.
All that muscle, it's not useful. Oh my god, I don't think I can get this off. It's like glue. Come on. Watch this. Holy shit, bro. I can't.
A train? That'll be so cool. I've never been on a train. I had a dream last night that I was auditioning to be in a movie with Ariana Grande, but I didn't prepare and I didn't know my lines and I was doing an awful job in the audition, like it was bad. So I don't think I got the part, guys. Painting is a very like trust the process kind of thing because point A to point B is like crazy. Like from where you start to where you finish, the painting goes through so many phases. I'm actually pretty happy with how this is going. Yeah. That tastes like cough medicine. Oh my god. Hey! Oh fuck, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. I'm going to try to finish the foliage in the background and the window area. I'm really loving this skirt. My legs feel so free. They feel like they can breathe. I have 5 big ass mosquito bites. My elbow right here is like, it doesn't look normal and it's so itchy. And my back, can you see it? Can you see them? Guys, can you see them? Piss me off. Piss me off real good. I love summer, but the bugs, they gotta go. I know we need bugs, I know we need them, but they gotta go. Sorry. I've been listening to so much Lady Gaga this week. Oh my god, so much Lady Gaga. I don't want me sounding like the Orange Man. I've been listening to so much Lady Gaga. I have 2 more albums to listen to in full. Her discography is pretty crazy. Fuck, I don't know what I'm doing right now. Ow. Help me. Please. How long have I I've been working on this. Not right now. I mean, I just started a minute ago and I'm like, whew, hard work. I think I started the painting like 4 or 5 days ago. I'm gonna have to take a pause in the filming of this video. I am leaving in 3 days to go see Lady Gaga. When I get back, I gotta like actually log in and put a lot of work into this. The lighting right now also isn't great to really see what's going on, but I'm not gonna change it because I like warm lighting. The overhead lights in our apartment are very white and bright. Cool. Hi, I just got back from the gym, like day number 2 this week. It was not fun, but we did it. I thought I'd talk a little bit about my girl here and where she's at right now. I'm actually kind of proud right now. The further I get into a painting, the more scared I get to do anything because I'm like, I don't want to mess it up. I don't want to fuck it up. I don't want to ruin it. But honestly, I don't think I've ever done like shading this good before. And the skin was a little iffy at first. I was definitely a little nervous, but it looks really good actually. Like compared to stuff that I've done before, I got a little bit of yellow right there. So we're gonna need to fix that. But kind of experimented with making my own skin tone. As you can see, all right here was me trying to like get the right shades. And then today I worked on the lips. I'm really loving, you see that little teeny tiny detail on the outside of the lip right there. I'm not done with the lips yet, they need a little more detail, but I took some of that color and got my brush a little wet and I added a little like detail with like purple on the skin, and I actually think that's my favorite part about the painting right now. I also am actually really loving the trees. They look pretty cool. This isn't done, the background, but I kind of hit a wall a couple days ago and I was like, I don't know what color I want to use. I don't know how to make these look better yet, so I'm gonna come back to that. And I started working on the skin and I'm really glad that I did because I'm just kind of proud right now. I am definitely super nervous to do the eyes and the eyebrows because like I said, I don't want to ruin it. I don't want it to like look wonky or not right, and I think it looks really good right now. So if it ends up looking worse in the future, at least right now it looks really good. Yeah, so I'm gonna do the eyes next once I finish the lip details and the eyebrows, and then I'm gonna do the hair, then I'm gonna do her little coat, and then I'm gonna do the words, and some point in there I'll figure out this background. But I'm pretty proud of myself right now, and I've been working on it every day. I've noticed it's felt a little difficult to keep going, but I'm feeling pretty good right now, so we'll see. Now I need to go take a shower because I'm sweaty! Is this ridiculous? Okay, I'm not gonna do that. No. I am sipping on a cold brew. And yes, it's quite bitter. It's time we have a little convo. A lot has happened that has stunted this video, and that doesn't make me upset at all. No, I'm good. I'm good, okay. I know you're thinking, what the hell? She didn't look like that. The last time we discussed, the last time we had a conversation, she did not look like this. How did you do that? Don't worry. I can only show you a little bit of how I did that. Wanna know why? Why? Because a couple weeks ago, my PC died, basically. It's dead. It won't turn back on, it's broken. Unusable, gone. She's gone. I'm standing like a fucking redneck right now. I've been using my boyfriend's 10-year-old PC for the last year, and randomly a couple weeks ago we played a video game at the start of our day and I got really nauseous, so I stopped playing and I left the computer on like I normally do. But later that night I wanted to show my boyfriend the intro of this video to know what he thought of it, and the computer would not turn on. So my boyfriend tried to like fidget with it, see what was wrong. We thought it was the power supply. I don't really know what that is. We ordered a new one. My boyfriend ordered a new one. We put it in. Guess what? Nothing. So now we are building an entirely new PC. God, it's like crack. Couple problems with this whole situation. First one is that I only had like 2 hours of storage left on my SD card. For like a week, I could only get small clips of what I was painting, and I couldn't really do any talking segments because I didn't want to use up all my storage. And we thought the computer was going to be fixed when we got the new power supply, so I was just like, I'm just gonna hold out. And I can't use my phone because I'll show you. Do you see that? That's the inside of the phone peeking through. She works, but she's like 6 years old and she's gonna give out soon. She doesn't have she doesn't have much life left ahead of her. So I just didn't want to put that responsibility on her. I feel like I'm moving like a fucking frat bro right now or something. Who am I? I don't know. I act like a different person every day. Every clip of this video, I'm a different person. Help me. Let's reel it in, guys. Focus. We're wasting more storage. Last week, I bought a new SD card with 256 gigabytes of storage, and now I currently have 2.5 hours left on it because I've been filming more of my painting. And then when I run out of storage on there, I don't know what I'm gonna do because I don't want to buy another SD card. It was like $30. Problem number two, way bigger problem that I have just been trying not to think about. The footage of my intro segments and the entire beginning process, creating the sketch, transferring it, and the beginning of the painting, all of that footage I had transferred onto my computer, and then my computer fucking died. And now my footage is like lost in the void, and I don't know when we build the new PC if the footage is going to be there or if it's going to be lost forever. Which means potentially I'm going to have to reshoot the entire intro and have a big gap in the beginning of my video where I can't redo the painting. I don't want to do that. I don't know what I'm gonna do because the beginning of the video is literally the beginning of the painting. And if that footage is gone, I don't know, maybe I'll just give up. I'm not gonna give up, guys, okay? Don't worry, don't worry. What am I doing with my feet? So yeah, if that happens, I'm probably going to spiral and have a very bad day. Please video gods, don't be gone, please. Okay, but anyways, that's the problem that we're facing right now. I don't know when the PC is gonna be built, so I'm basically just in video limbo right now. I can't really do much except for work on the painting, which the last 2 days I have not because I have reached a wall. I don't know what to do with her hair. So I guess I'll talk a little bit about what I've done on the painting. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of this skin. The skin looks so good. It looks so good. That's probably my favorite part is literally this part right here. Incredible. I feel like my head's cut off. There you go. Just give me a little facelift there. I spent a long time working on the eyes because they were very fucking difficult for me. I started this eye and then I got intimidated, so I moved on to the coat. In the photo, the coat doesn't have this much definition, like contrast, but I just felt like it looked off with my background and everything, so I made it like kind of like porcupine chic. The coat took a few days because it was so many layers of just like the same shit. I wanted to give it more of a like blue black tint, but it was kind of hard and it wasn't really working. That's when I started adding this metallic-y color, and I feel like it looks pretty cool, better than I thought it was gonna look. And then I reached a point where I was like, okay, this is good enough, so I'm gonna go back to the eyes, even though I really didn't want to. So the eyes were a struggle. Like faces, proportions, all of that is so fucking difficult for me. It's so hard. I don't know. So it took me definitely like a lot of days. At first it was scary, okay? Jump scare, beware. She was like kind of, you know, she kind of looked like that. She kind of looked crazy. She kind of looked like she was like a serial killer. Because I realized there was like too much white above her pupil and her like iris. I was gonna cover it up with her eyelashes anyway, but I couldn't make her eyelashes go like halfway down her eye. And also, it was too far in and too centered. I realized if she's looking like this eye's gonna be a little more up, you know, like angled. I had to like paint over her eye and redraw the pupil and everything in a different position, and it looks really good. For some reason, her makeup looks better than I can ever do mine. A big problem was the eyebrows, especially this one was like really blocky, really chunky, like how I used to draw my eyebrows in like 2018. Oh, a jump scare. So I realized she needed a thinner brow, a little bit more of an arch, and like some gray on top to like not be so stark because her skin is so light. The lips were a little hard too. I'm just gonna leave them because it took me a lot of like layering, and I think they look pretty good now. Kind of gave her like a liner moment. And then I moved on to the hair. It looked like a fucking blanket on top of her head because I did it in black first, and then I was trying to do the same thing with like the blue black combo, and then I realized like her hair is like kind of dark brown, you know, at least in the photo it looks like that. And it would look better just in contrast to the background not to also be black because it's like right next to it. So I painted it brown and it looked better. And then it's just, I'm struggling with all the little like glittery strands that she has. I'm struggling to recreate those. I've kind of painted over them because I'm going to do them again. But guys, I mean, come on, she looks pretty good, if I do say so myself. Especially if you compare it to the sketch, she looks like a frog. It's whatever, her painting's not even my thing, it's just like my side thing, you know? I've been alone all day. I've gone to the store and it's traumatizing. Don't come to Tahoe. Don't come here. Don't. Okay, just don't do it. This town is not big enough for all of the tourists that have come here this summer. It's been insane. I can't even go to the grocery store without the entire parking lot being a shit show. And everybody inside of Rayleigh's fucking, no one knows how to like maneuver. I don't know. It gives me so much anxiety. I can't do it. I can't. That's what I get for living in a literal vacation spot. I don't know what I expected. I don't know, but stop coming to Tahoe. Okay, stop. Stay away. Go. There's a lake monster. You don't want your kids to get eaten by the lake monster, okay? Okay, but yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I really don't want to paint. The point of this was to like make me more excited about painting. It has. For the past couple weeks I painted like every day for at least an hour, sometimes 2 hours a day. I never really did that before, and it's exciting to like have a goal, be like, okay, I'm working on the hair, I'm gonna finish the hair today. I'm starting to reach my limit with this painting. It's been over a month since I started it, and I can't wait till she's done. I can't wait till she's finished. I think my camera's overheating, so. Bye! It's the same video, why am I saying bye? I'm gonna see you in the next clip. It's not even... I did a new makeup routine today. Do I look pretty or what? Someone get me some mental help, please. Okay, I need to stop. Nice chatting. Oh. Okay. Fuck. trying a new tea tonight and I don't think I like it. It tastes weird. It's been 3 days since I last worked on the painting and I'm having a hard time working on it. I just feel like I don't know what to do with her hair. I don't know. I shouldn't have covered her spine curve. I covered it accidentally with her hair. Kind of sad actually because I just realized that I did that. I hope this turns off. I forgot how much I love these pants. Okay guys, welcome back to I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm really feeling demotivated with her hair right now. I started watching this Lady Gaga interview and now I feel a little more motivated once again to continue working on my craft, continue working on my art. So I feel like I'm gonna keep adding layers until it looks decent enough for me to be able to be like, okay. I'm really upset that I covered up her spine shading, her spine detail on her back. I didn't really think about it when I did it. And now I deeply regret it because if I want it back, I have to completely reconstruct the whole area. And I just, you know what, maybe I will. I've been thinking about it. I really don't want to, but it might come down to that. The way that it is like going in, but then there's this. I don't know why I did that. I thought it looked better, but it doesn't. Or maybe, I don't know. To me, it doesn't because I feel like it would look better if it's coming in here and then there's this little open space to show like the curve of her spine. The good news is that we are building my PC this weekend. So next week I will finally have a computer again and I will finally find out if I need to reshoot everything. I know it's like a stereotype, like, oh, girls they want chocolate on their period. Okay, but for me it's like kind of super true. I literally feel like I need it. I need it, like, or I'm gonna start crying. Bye.
Hi. Oh.
Okay, I think I finally reached a point where I'm feeling okay to move on. Now that I'm looking at it, I'm not sure, but I feel like when I finish the rest of it, it's gonna fit more. I didn't really film much the last couple days. I didn't know what I was doing and I kind of wanted to just focus in on trying to get this right. I did some layering of like black and then dark metallic gray and then white and then more black mixed with like brown. Like kind of just layering it in different spots on her hair. Today I took this pink and did a bunch of the strands and then I realized that I have pink glitter that I've never used. I was like, oh my god, this is perfect. It's like the perfect shade. So I added glitter on all of the pink strands and then I just kind of added glitter on the entirety of her hair to make it like sparkly. And then I added this metallic white on some of the strands to make it somewhat shiny. I need to go change out my laundry, but I'm like scared because a spider crawled under our washing machine earlier. I guess now the spider owns the laundry room. I'm scared. I'm really scared to go in there. Hello. I think I'm super overexposed or something right now. It is so warm. Like, I cannot do it anymore. Something about this lighting does not look right. It's raining today and it smells wonderful. I do not feel good today. So, sitting on the floor, I'm gonna start painting the letters. That is not the right episode. I just started Adventure Time last night and I'm going to watch it, so Here we go. Like with the kid when you're like, here, you do it, and it's like already done.
Well, I just was trying, I wanted to make next these. Oh, that's definitely not enough. Do you want to do it? Sorry.
Million.
3 million.
3 million a year.
You have to put the mounting. Oops. In.
Now presenting Miss Anora. Anora includes stunning features like a mean mug, a custom fur coat with extensive detailing, a wall-to-wall window with a view, a neon sign of her name just in case she forgets, and much more. Whether it's riveting conversation, an ear to share the latest gossip, a friend to watch your favorite movies with, or a shoulder to cry on, Anora is always there. She'll even watch you while you sleep, so you don't have to worry about those pesky monsters under your bed. She's funny, she's fabulous, and she's available now. Miss Anora. Hello! Welcome to the end of the video. We've finally come to the end of this 3-month-long journey. Yes, 3 months. That is how long it took start to finish. way too long. I was not planning for the making of this video to be this long or for the video itself to be this long. So if you've watched all the way to this point, thank you times a million bajillion, and please consider subscribing so we can hang out again in the future. There were a lot of unexpected obstacles that caused it to take 3 months. Not knowing how to transfer my drawing, not having access to my computer for weeks, traveling and visiting family, etc, etc. Despite it all, I have made a really cool painting that challenged me a lot that I am pretty proud of. Let's talk about some highs and lows of high school football. My favorite thing about the painting is probably the detailing of her skin and face. This is probably the best face I have ever painted, and I am proud of myself for doing something that I felt I was very bad at and ending up having it be like my favorite part of the whole thing. Guys, I cannot get over the shoulder, okay? The shoulder is my favorite part. It's so obscure, like the shoulder. I love it so much. I love the shading and the depth that I was able to give to her face, because that is something that is very challenging for me. So let's just... Okay. Also, honorable mention is the trees and plants outside the window. I really love the colors that I went with, honestly, and the way that they contrast each other. The thing that I like the least is probably her hair. That is the thing that I was the most stuck on for a while, and the thing that I just couldn't feel like I got it right. I couldn't feel happy with it. I do think it ended up looking really cool still. It doesn't look bad. It just doesn't look how I was picturing in my head. So I think I'm a little disappointed. Hair is definitely something that I have a lot of room to improve on. I really have room for improvement in everything though. So we're gonna keep exploring painting and trying new things in this series going forward. It felt really motivating to have a goal and to have kind of a way to keep myself accountable, because I was filming the process of it. That meant that I had to finish it. So it was a way to kind of make me be consistent with my work on it. I'm not actually selling her. That was just a skit. Unless anyone wants to buy it, let me know. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me. I really hope that you'll consider coming back in the future. And yeah, that's about it. Love ya. Bye. Wait, I forgot. I thought there was no better way to end it than to add my signature, so that's what we're gonna do. Just put this right here. I hope this Sharpie works. It doesn't show up on here. Oh no. We're gonna improvise. I'm going to use this paintbrush that is like rock solid and some white paint. Okay. There she is. I need to get a better pen because that's not my best work, okay? All right, bye for real this time. Bye. Fuck, I skipped a line. I'm painting. Testing. Testing. I just got dirt marks on the floor with my boots. That wasn't the right line. Oh. After brief effect. I want matcha. I want the grass, okay? I'm holding the mic way too close.
Aww.
First, help me. Should we do for a good shot? I mean, we don't have anything that resembles alcohol, so I'm just gonna put water in them. There you go, girl. You're so intellectual. You're kidding. You kill me. I'm documenting my fall into psychosis, so 10 minutes of watching me struggle.